Hey there everybody, Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays The Darkest Dungeon New Game Plus. So we got some new blood this time, which I'm very happy to say. We have a Hellion, a Man-at-Arms, and we're going to be taking our Antiquarian, and then backing them up is going to be our professional healer Castellan. We're going into the Cove, a medium mission. We're going to grab ourselves a bounty hunter item. Hopefully that means we'll get a bounty hunter next week, but who freaking knows at this point. So before we dive in, let's go ahead and take a look at our new classes. Castellan's going to be the exact, well, I did change her moveset so that she's back to Judgment, Dazzling Light, Divine Grace, and Divine Comfort, which is good heals and some good damage from the back. So she's back to that, and she has her stun as well. But let's check out our new classes here. The Hellion is a very, very offensive type class, even more so than the Crusader. And, well, let's go ahead and go through our moves here, and you can find out quite quickly what makes her unique. Wicked Hack is a basic attack. Iron Swan, she can only use in the front row, and it only attacks the back row. So that's very interesting even by itself. That gives her a lot of reach between her attacks, because just between her first two, she can hit everything but the third row. Barbaric Yop, I'm not using this time, but it actually is a big chance to stun both the enemies in the front row, and it's a good chance to stun too, above 100% chance. But it does no damage, and it is a self-debuff. Lose 20% damage and 15 dodge. You might be thinking that sounds awful, but there's a reason for that. It's part of the way that her character is played. If it bleeds, does a pretty decent bleed to the two middle enemies, one at a time, but you know, it's a one single target attack. Decent damage too. I usually love this ability, but I'm not going to take it into the Cove because the Cove enemies are usually bleed resistant. Breakthrough. When the Hellion first was released, this was her biggest move by far. It was amazing. Breakthrough moves her forward one, so if she's in the back, she can use it to get all the way back to the front. Hits the first three enemy rows, all three of them, for 45% of her normal damage, which is still pretty big considering how much AoE you get out of it. And it also gives her that self debuff of the minus damage and minus dodge. Same amount as Barbaric Yop. There's a reason it's all the same amounts. But when she originally came out, I don't think it had the debuff on it, so it was an extraordinarily powerful move. And I'm going to skip the next one here and go to Bleed Out, which also gives her the debuff. Only hits the front enemy, but gives them a 3 damage bleed for 3 turns, and it does more damage than a regular attack. So Bleed Out, again, very powerful move, comes with a debuff. Why do you have all these moves that come with debuffs? Because she has Adrenaline Rush. Plus 20% damage, plus 5% or plus 5 accuracy. If you'll notice, that's the same damage buff that came from all of these. She doesn't get her dodge back, but she gets she gets her damage and accuracy, or her damage back with some extra accuracy, I should say. We also have a Cure Blight and Bleed on Adrenaline Rush, and it heals her by 1 HP, so it can get her off of Death's Door. Very, very self-reliant. Not as much as the Leper, if only because he can get rid of his stress as well. But still, this makes the Hellion fairly powerful here. And you can always go with a Breakthrough Adrenaline Rush combo to keep your damage up and do a lot of damage to the enemy. As she gets strong, her damage starts scaling through the roof. Camping skills. Everyone always has the same first 3, so let's take a look at the new ones. Battle Trance ups her damage and accuracy if she's in the front rows, but if she's not in the front, she loses accuracy and damage. So again, good if you're not getting shuffled, otherwise it could backfire on you. Revel lowers the Hellion and her entire team's accuracy and speed, but it also loses them 20 stress and gives them stress resistance for 4 battles. The accuracy and speed debuffs might not sound worth it, but think of it this way. If you can save your campfire until you're ready to leave, that's free stress relief. 20 stress relief for 3 cost. Easy, it's easy stress, so what can I say? Reject the Gods. Lowers her stress by 30, and then everyone else gains stress depending on whether they're religious or not. So the Vesta will lose 15 stress, the other 2 will only lose 7. I don't really like it, but I could think of situational areas where that would be useful. Sharpened Spear is a straight 8% crit boost. The only reason I'm not equipping it is probably because I'm only going to be using Battle Trance, maybe Revel if we make it to the end of the dungeon in this medium mission. But there it is. And that is the Hellion in a nutshell. She's carrying the Hell's Hairpin, which is a Hellion-only trinket, very rare. ups the accuracy and crit chance, but only if the torch is below 25%. So we're going to be trying a very low light dungeon, which is kind of bad because she's diurnal. She's going to be losing some speed from that, but I think the crit and accuracy buffs might offset that. She does lose some debuff and bleed resist from that too, which is kind of bad when you think about the Cove, but we're going to bring some bandages, so we should be okay. Montcanisi, our man-at-arms, is packing a, well, he's a bit of a jack-of-all-trades, kind of like the Crusader, but without the heals, but he has some other ways that he brings up balanced flavor to your team. So let's go through his abilities here. He has Crush, which is just a single target damage move. Hits anyone in the first 3 rows, which is pretty good. It gives him a lot of reach, and it's just decent damage. Rampart is a move that moves him forward. You can use it anywhere but the last row. It stuns the enemy, knocks them back, and does some decent damage. And again, it can hit the first 3 rows just like Crush. So a pretty decent stun and knockback move that can help the Man-at-Arms get back into position. You'll notice that the Hellion also has a repositioning move too. So that's something to keep in mind with this particular team. Bellow affects the entire enemy team, does very little damage. It does a little bit, but not very much. That said, if you can kill someone by bellowing at them, you're a pretty cool dude. And it lowers their speed and dodge. If you can stack this speed dodge debuff, you can always go before your enemies and you'll always hit them. It's pretty powerful when stacked correctly. Defender guards an ally, and it also improves the Man-at-Arms protection. If you'll remember the Pelagic Defenders, the guys with the big shields here in the Cove, the way they can defend their allies, that's what the Man-at-Arms can do as well. There's a reason I don't have it equipped in this fight, even though we do have some people in the back who are fairly flimsy, but you'll see that when I go through the Antiquarian's kit. Retribution. This is a lot of people consider this the Man-at-Arms bread and butter. And when he originally came out, this made him overpowered as well, because he wasn't balanced. The move was put in thinking it was awesome, but it wasn't thought through yet. Retribution does not do much damage, but it marks himself and activates Riposte. Riposte, if you recall, is where he will attack back if he's attacked himself. So what a lot of people would do is use Defender to bring his defense up, and then use Retribution, making it so that if anyone attacked either the Man-at-Arms or the person he was trying to defend, they would hit the Man-at-Arms and he would strike back for some pretty decent damage. Retribution used to do a lot more damage than it does now, so that was part of the debuffs, but it's still a very good move for the Man-at-Arms. And the last 2 moves he has are actually team buffs. Command buffs your accuracy and crit chance, whereas Bolster improves your dodge and your speed. They're just straight team buffs. Yes, there are uses for it, but I'm using him for damage in this particular build, so I'm not using either of those this time. Camping skills. First 3 are always the same. Maintain equipment is a protection and damage buff for the Man-at-Arms himself. So it's a self buff. That's essentially what it is. Tactics is a self and team buff. Improves your dodge and your crit chance for your entire team for 4 battles. Pretty solid. And the instruction, he uses it on someone else. It improves their dodge and speed, which of course does go on top of the one from tactics if you decide to use them together. Finally, he has weapons practice, which I'm not using this time. Buffs all of his companions' damage, and it also has a chance of improving their crit chance for 4 battles. Does not work on himself. Pretty decent skill, but if you've noticed, the Man-at-Arms in camp is all about improving your abilities. He's very good for those buffs. If you team him up with, say, an Arbalest or a Highwayman, you can actually, combining the self buffs with the Man-at-Arms buffs, create a very, very powerful champion for a boss battle or something like that. He has no trinkets. I didn't find any trinkets I wanted to put on him for this fight, or for this quest. Chiron, sorry. Gotta get your name right here, Antiquarian. Antiquarian is a very support type, as I mentioned before. She allows you to bring more treasures home with you. She brings extra treasure every time she searches through a curio and finds anything, or every time you finish a battle. But let's go into her moves here. Nervous Stab, not that great. It's a basic damage attack. Hits anyone in one of the first 3 rows. It does very little damage. 3 to 5 is her damage range, so, she's not very strong. Festering Vapors can hit from anywhere, so she can use any position. Can hit anyone in the enemy position, gives them a small blight, and it lowers their blight resist. Not very powerful, can be good if teamed up with, say, an Abomination and a Plague Doctor, since it does lower that Blight resist. In fact, if you do the Abomination, Plague Doctor, Antiquarian, and Grave Robber, you can have a full team capable of using Blight attacks. And you even have moves that lower Blight resist. Maybe you could actually do a Blight build in the Warrens. I wouldn't risk it, but hey, that's what this kind of skill would help you do. Get Down is a move that, 1, moves her backwards by 1 spot, and it ups her dodge and speed by a very significant 10 and 3. So, what is this for? It's for if you're stuck in the first position and you want to move her back. Again, we have 3 people here who can shuffle their own positions while using their moves. Very, very versatile team. The only one who's not in that is our Vestal, although I could replace her with the Jester, and he would have that mobility too, or the Grave Robber, but I want the heals. That's why I'm taking the Vestal. Flash Powder, I never use this. It hits 1 person on the enemy team, does no damage, lowers their accuracy by 5. It's very weak accuracy debuff. There are moves that a lot of other classes have that outshine this by far. So if you feel like you have to take Flash Powder, I would question your build. It just seems like one of the most useless abilities in the game, in my personal opinion. Fortifying Vapors is a very small heal. That's all it is. It's a 1/1 heal. It's okay if you don't want to put anything else on your Antiquarian, or if you really don't have any other healers and you need someone to be able to bring people off of death's door, this will work for that. Otherwise, don't take it, in my opinion. There are other things you can use. Invigorating Vapors, for example. +3 dodge to everyone on your team. Doesn't sound that great right now, and I would agree with you. 3 dodge, even though it stacks, you can stack it up to 9 before it started, not going over at that. But once this gets upgraded, it becomes a very, very good dodge buff. I think it goes up to like 15 at max level or something crazy like that. Stacking 45 dodge on your team is absolutely beautiful. That said, I probably won't be using this much. Protect Me is probably the Antiquarian's most standout move. Protect Me forces someone to guard her and also improves their dodge and their protection. This is why I don't have Defender on the Man-at-Arms, because he can only defend 1 person at a time, and the Antiquarian can stack Protect Me on the same person, continuing to improve their dodge and protection, if I remember that correctly, whereas Defender cannot stack on the same person twice. So if I wanted the Man-at-Arms to guard the Antiquarian, I would have to use Defender once, and then I couldn't stack it anymore, and I could not stack the protection. With Protect Me, I can. That's why it's very good. And it kind of reduces the amount of people in your party because you don't have a very offensive person in the Antiquarian, but at the same time, less people for the enemy to hit. If your Man-at-Arms is in riposte stance, he'll strike back. It's really like one of the best strategies, or one of the most used strategies at least, with the Antiquarian. Moving on to camping skills, first three are always the same. Resupply gives you a random supply item. That's it. You get a random, like food or the anti-venom or something. You just get one for free. Trinket Scrounge, produces a random trinket. Could be a good one, could be a crappy one. You basically get free stuff when you bring the Antiquarian into camp. Strange Powders is it's basically an everything resist, except for like Death Blow and Disease. Well, no, Disease is on there. Death Blow and Trap. Well, yeah, you can't really... That wouldn't do anything for you in battle, would it? So, yeah, it's one-size-fits-all resist for 1 party member. I'm not using it because, honestly, I'm probably not going to use any of her camping skills, because her camping skills are actually, in my opinion, kind of bad. Curious Incantation reduces her incoming stress by 50%. Could be great if you're going to take her into stress battles, but it only works on her, so not that big a deal to me. Trinket-wise, she has the Bag of Marbles, which increases her dodge by 5. The Antiquarian-only trinkets are some of the best trinkets in the game, which I know Red Hook Studios did on purpose because they're going to the person with some of the worst abilities and stats in the game. So, yeah, you could consider it kind of a troll, but at the same time, you need something to kind of even out the odds with the Antiquarian other than being able to get more gold, so I guess that's it. Alright, we've done 15 minutes almost of explaining. Let's get into the Cove. We're going to explore today. Again, but hey, exploring is important. You don't know where you're going if you don't explore. We are going to keep a low torchlight, so I should only bring 1 stack of torches. That should be enough to keep us at 25, I think. Shovels, yes, definitely bring shovels. We'll bring a full stack. Don't need anti-venoms, or we shouldn't at least. But we are going to bring a full stack of bandages. Bring some medicinal herbs in case we come across that 1 trinket. or curio, and I don't really need a holy water. All right, we went down to 7,000 gold. That could be terrible, but I'm thinking we're bringing the antiquarian. Antiquarian's job is to bring gold to the team, so I'm hoping it's gonna, offset spending 13,000 gold on this team.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
All right, I'm happy we brought the shovel because we're gonna need to use it right away. Okay, so why am I clicking on the room I'm trying to go to? What is gonna be our strategy? Well, we're gonna go down to here. I'm probably gonna hit this little room here, and then once we hit this crossroad, we'll decide where to go from there.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
All right, we want the antiquarian selected because you don't get the additional items if the antiquarian is not the one looking at the area or the curio. The map gave us one extra hallway worth of scout. Not really that good. I was kind of hoping for actual stuff so we could see an example of what the antiquarian does for us. Fish, okay. And I do realize our Vestal has compulsive. That could end up screwing us over a little bit here, but hopefully it won't. Let's see, fish carcass, use medicinal herbs on it, get some extra stuff. So, a shovel. It ate a shovel, okay.
And baubles, paid for in blood.
Decent haul, but this is the most important thing here. The minor antique, a minor collectible, is something you only get when you use the antiquarian. The antiquarian touches the curios, and you get treasure. You'll always get either a minor or major antique, and you'll always get one of those out of the battle, too. That's what really brings the antiquarian's usefulness out, is getting these items, these treasures, these trinkets, and what have you. Torchlight's not as low as I wanted to be, but at least it's low enough where I should be okay. A madman could be really bad stress, but let's go ahead and start with protect me. Alright, so if they hit anyone in our middle row, the man-at-arms is going to have something to say about that. I kind of want to go after the madman, but I can't really do that with our Hellion. So I think I'm going to go with Iron Swan. That was pretty low damage, but that's okay. That's okay. We can go for the kill. Didn't get it. This is pretty awful so far. We're going to go with Retribution. So that means the man-at-arms is now marked as well, and he will riposte, so he'll strike back. Doomsay coming through, doesn't do any damage, so it's not going to hit the riposte, which unfortunately means it's just stress for us. Okay, Run for the Old Gods coming through. Good dodge and good counterattack. Perfect. This, spear fishing. Good dodge, good counterattack. Nice. Oh, and oh goodness, he's protecting. I guess I should see that. I should have seen that coming. We're going to want to stun the Guardian here, because otherwise we will not be able to attack the Madman, and that kind of needs to happen. Let's stack our protection and dodge on our man-at-arms. We effectively have only 3 fighters on our side, but we have the counterattacks as well, so that's huge. Breakthrough will hit all 3 of them, so that's our play.
Precision and
that crit on the back was amazing. She did lose some damage and dodge for that, but I think that was worth it to do some really heavy damage. Stun, hopefully coming through here.
Quakes.
Perfect. This round has been amazing so far. We end with another Retribution. No, we don't, because that's not going to kill him.
Continually
down he goes.
Destroy them all.
That was excellent. Okay, let's go with a Wicked Hack.
As the fiend falls,
that's with 25% less damage, by the way. Yeah, her damage is actually kind of insane. Good stuff. Alright, this first battle looks like it's been a raging success so far. Let's go ahead and go with... let's keep the Retribution going. The mark does go away usually right away, so it is best to keep that on if we can. The protection, of course, does stack. He's got 40 protection and 10 dodge. So even your max damage is not going to be that much, buddy. Alright, we are in good shape right now. Let's go ahead and try to get the stun again. No dice. Wow. I'm actually kind of surprised and disappointed. Good job resisting the bleeds, though, team. I could try to throw a blight down on... I'll do it. He only has 10% blight resist. And, of course, he got the blight. Is it? Yeah, okay. Well, then, I guess my lesson's been learned today. Just hit the enemy and use our defense. Gotcha, gotcha. We could do the Rampart for another attempt at the stun, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and do the riposte. Alright. He went fast that last turn, I just noticed. He has no speed, and he actually went before most of our team. Somehow. Lucky guy, I guess. Good crit.
Masterfully executed.
Beautiful. Absolutely what I was looking for. Let's go ahead and do a Divine Comfort. Only one. That's okay. Better than nothing. And we're okay.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Good start. A rare antique. Awesome. Worth 1,000 gold. Plus they stack like crazy. Good stuff, team. Can't wait to see who's our best at getting rid of traps. Base relief. It has a chance of doing something good for us. Let's throw it on... Let's throw it on Kylie. Nah, that's not good. Red is bad. Stress Eater. Oh, geez, that is terrible. Especially since her stress is already at 33%. Who's our best at disarming traps? 60, 50, 50, 70. Our Vestal of all people. Mainly because of her level. If these three were level 2 as well, their chances would have been much higher. That's okay, though. Where's our stress, or where's our torch at? 22. So she does get the damage buff here. Or the accuracy and crit buff, not a damage buff. Alright. Start with Protect Me. It's not going to help against the Fusilier. He did not get a chance to riposte yet, so... no luck there. That's going to hit us all. Not really anything I can do about that. Lots of bleeds and stress coming through. Yeah, I'm not liking this fight at all. This is actually pretty rough. Considering it's all humans, too. Yeesh. We're going to try an Iron Swan to get rid of the Fusilier right away. And we're also going to go ahead and throw down the Retribution here. Oh, we need to get rid of the big guy, too. But I don't know if we're going to be able to do that before the stress falls below or above 50.
Give them no quarter.
Falls above 50, goes below 50. You know what I mean. Anyway. Good stun. Made me feel better about life. Okay. Excellent. Let's throw down the protection. We got the protection and the riposte working. So that's all well and good. Should I do a breakthrough here? Maybe. Oh, the torchlight's back up. That's because of our Vestal. That's okay. We'll live. We'll deal. Yeah, let's keep beating him up. I want to see if we can get rid of the Bloodletter before he gets a chance to get our stress above 50. Oh, don't shank her. Good dodge. Beautiful dodge. I feel lucky. I feel happy about my life right now. Let's keep it going, team. We're seeing a lot of health damage, so I'm going to do some heals. Might not be the best move. Oh, goodness gracious. He actually went really fast. Well, this is terrible. There goes most of our food. I'm happy I brought 2 full stacks, but we might need to camp early if we want the feast. Alright. Go for it. No luck on the kill. I was really hoping there. I might try to get the kill with the Antiquarian. In fact, I will. Festering Vapors. Oh, no! I didn't want the corpse! I was hoping that'd do 1 damage and get the Blight. Oh! Callie can't really do anything. Let's use, yeah, Adrenaline Rush will get rid of the bleed. Improve the accuracy and stuff, but that doesn't really matter. We need heals now. That team did a lot of damage to us. The defense was good, but I didn't want... That costs a lot, too. Let's just, let's Rampart. Yeah. No! I wanted the stun so bad. Okay, well, our luck is not taking us very far here. Let's throw down Invigorating Vapors, I guess. Throw up the dodge. There you go. Raise your dodge, folks. Oh, boy. Oh, boy! Oh. Okay. Well, this is terrifying. This is actually... Go, Vestal. Okay, thank you. Divine Grace. Not as much health as I'd wanted. Alright, get the kill. Phew, that's a lot of treasure.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
How about you remind yourself to shut up? Alright. Let's open this. See what we get out of here. I should have opened that with the Antiquarian to get the extra trinket. I forgot. But that fight really, really hurt. Like, that fight was really bad. This one hopefully will not be nearly as bad. But our Vestal's going to be on heal duty for this one. Yeah, we're going to get some stress. And we don't have any stress relief on this team. Ay-yi-yi. Alright, the Darkest Dungeon has decided to stop being nice to us, I see. Yeah, it's decided to be a little bit of a butt suddenly. We might actually have to leave this one early. But we will see. I'm going to throw down the dodge increase here. See if we can, you know, get a little bit of help in that direction. I don't like any of these enemies, so I don't know who to target first. We really could have used our Hellion to go there. And she's going to get a huge speed debuff here. And her dodge is 0. So, and her stress is going up. She's going to get a stress check right away. Yeah, we're not even a third of the way through this dungeon yet. And she's paranoid. Okay. Well then.
Close in. The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
This has gone great so far. I'm actually, out of all the people I'm regretting bringing, I think the Antiquarian might be the top one. Even though the Antiquarian's not, like, doing terrible for us. I want to get the light here, because this thing needs to go away. The debuffs are pretty severe. Alright, the stun is bad. But that's probably the least scary person to have stunned. Alright, got a kill, finally. Don't. Oh, God, you needed the Iron Swan! Alright, breakthrough then. You're going back in front. Don't give me this crap. Yeah, your damage is down, but you're gonna have to live with it now. Ah, that move back was actually awful. Call of the Deep, that's a buff. That is terrifying. Yeah, 25% extra damage. That is something I do not need in my life right now. Come on, Vestal. Darn it! Oh, I was hoping the Vestal would go next. Oh, wow!
Reeling about
That crit, though. 29 stress. Yeah, we definitely need to do this. I should have done the group heal there, but it's not that big a deal. Alright. I guess now we go with the breakthrough again? No, it's not going to get the kill, so I guess we're going to go with the damage. Alright, you're going to blight out. So that's good. At least something good happened. Stress check on the Antiquarian coming up here.
And despondence set the stage for heroism.
Paranoid as well.
Or cowardice.
Okay. Just think it's interesting that they both got the exact same thing. Okay, she's refusing the heal. You know, if you die, it's totally not my fault. Ouch! Jeez. The damage they're doing is just insane here. Alright, this one's gonna blight out guaranteed, so let's go ahead and get the Spear Fisherman out. We didn't do nearly as much damage as we should have to the back row. I'm gonna bellow here. Does some damage to the back row. I was really hoping for the debuff, though. Iron Swan is our play here. Well, we got some damage. Moved him up. So now the Man-at-Arms can hit him. Oh, that's the heal. Okay. I see how it is. Yeah, get that health back down. He's gonna blight out now. So we're good. Will you shut up? Will you just shut up for a bit? Stop talking and doing things that I'm not telling you to do.
Slowly.
Alright, that's
gently.
Good. Will you refuse to heal again? No, alright. Good, because you really needed the health. Alright, well that's what I was going to tell you to do anyway, so that works out. Got a little bit of stress relief out of that. Got plenty of trinkets.
This momentum.
Back into position,
Push on
please.
to the task's end.
Oh, this pack has already been looted. Great. Alright, great. Yep.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this
Wow,
place.
we got a scout with, like, no torch. Oh, another battle. That's what I was hoping we would not find. A secret room would be good for not just the gold this time, but it would also be really good for the ability to leave here sooner. Because this has been pretty awful, and we're only partially through it. I mean, at least our Vestal's doing fine, but our Antiquarian
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
and our Hellion
Now it must be carried home.
are having troubles. Alright. Pure damage battle. Shouldn't be that bad, but we'll find out as the battle actually goes on. That's some pretty big damage. Alright, strike back. Great crit if we can get anyone else on our team to go next. No luck. Oh, that's awful. Literally anyone could have removed that damage. And it didn't happen. Oh, that hurts. Well, at the very least, he's going to blight out. Alright. Feel weak. As if I've been poisoned. Well, that's probably because your health is low. Alright. And we definitely need heals. The crit heal, man! The 2 heal! That's life right there. That's how you know you're alive, is when you get the good heal. Yeah, our damage is mounting. It's mounting faster than it's getting healed at this point. Let's go ahead and throw that down. Alright, that's good. Is that enough for the kill? It is!
The slow
The
death,
front row's down.
unforeseen, unforgiving.
Alright, some extra heal is good. We should throw down the adrenaline rush. That was, like, totally not required. It didn't even remove your stress. So what was the point? Oh, 10 damage is way too much. I almost said 2 damage, but that I was looking at how much he has left. Yeah, we're taking way too much damage in this dungeon. Alright, hit him. Ugh. Ugh, that was weak. That was really weak. Trying for the blights. Probably not the best play, but it's pretty much what we got. We gotta tear them down, and we don't have a heal on our antiquarian because I decided not to take it like a smart man. At this point, I'm thinking we should have taken it just to have more chances to get off death's door. Alright. Really, you used breakthrough? Okay. Not what I would have chosen, but okay. Yeah, we need to eat. We need to feast. Oh, no! Oh! We definitely needed a hit there. Alright. Let us... Divine Comfort? Not on you, apparently. Well, this has not been great. Alright, we stacked the Blight. That's good. He's down to 3 health. He's gonna miss. That's not a miss. That's actually not a miss at all. Adrenaline rush, because we need the heal. We need you off death's door. That's kind of important. Oh, boy.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Alright. A scout. Well, let's see what's up ahead. No battle, no battle. Darn it! Alright, we're gonna need to camp here. Excuse me? No, we're camping here. Alright, feast.
Together,
and she hurt herself.
and vulnerable. Rats
She
in
is...
a maze.
She might actually die from a heart attack while in camp. Which is unbelievable. I kind of need to try wound care. Alright, at least we got some health on her. Sanctuary. And with the mortality debuffs, it actually reduces stress and heals HP, so that was nice. The Antiquarian refused it, but hey, we got the HP back up. And we have the prevent nighttime ambush. So, what do we do from here? I kind of want to say more stress relief. I don't know why, I just have the feeling that's kind of what I want to do here. I could reject the gods, but that would increase everyone else's stress, which is kind of, you know, against what I need right now. We need to really just do whatever we can to try to reduce her stress. And, of course, that's not happening. And she says something bad, stressing everyone out. But everyone else is still kind of okay.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Alright. This is definitely not ideal. Hopefully this is an all-damage battle. And no stress fighters here. Crap. This is the worst. This is literally the worst. Okay. The worst that they could throw us here in the Apprentice Cove mission. You need to use breakthrough. Stress wave. We might have a check here on the man-at-arms. Not yet. Not yet. Oh my god. That was so good. That was so good. Oh man. That made me happy. Breakthrough. Definitely. Alright. Now our Vestal's gonna attack the Shaman. Hopefully get another crit, but probably not. Let's be real. We need to use this. Yeah, no luck. Okay. You know what? No! Ugh. We can still use breakthrough. We can still use breakthrough there. Don't target the Hellion. Oh, okay, he's gonna use the buff. I'm okay with this. He doesn't do very good damage anyway. So this might work for us. Breakthrough. 2 damage. 1 health. Yes, he's gonna blade out. Okay. Get rid of this guy and we'll be good. We'll be good to move on. Good dodge. Pro. Octocestus. Ah, rough damage. And the bleed. Okay. 3 damage bleed. Excuse me. I'd like to take this back. I don't want that in my life. At least we got the health back up, but we definitely need to use Adrenaline Rush now.
A death by inches.
That makes me happy in the pants. This could make me unhappy. Oh, Don't stack the... Oh, I guess if the bleed stacks, I could still get rid of it. But, yeah, not the best. Bellow might actually get the kill on this guy. Yell at him to death. Why the hell not? Alright, covet my wealth. They covet my wealth, huh? Well, you got the blight, so I don't covet that. Alright, someone sent... No, don't attack! Don't attack! Okay, whew. We needed that. We needed that so bad. So badly. Crit heal! Beautiful. Keeping the stress in semi-manageable levels. Ooh, another bleed? Yep. That bleed is rough, too. Oh, no! The antiquarian made the man-at-arms have a stress check. Beautiful.
And frailty finally claim their due.
This is how they stack. This is how the stress stacks. When they start yelling at each other, and you don't have a team anymore, you just have a collection of misfits. So can we make it out of here? That's the question of the day. I think the answer is yes. I think we can still make it out. But I don't think it's going to be easy. How much damage do we have here? 4 to 7? I guess it's worth it. Okay. Another... That's a free round for us. Let's do it. 8 damage. We're getting better. Stack the blight. No dice. Oh, yes, it did stack. Okay. He's dead in 2 turns no matter what. Hopefully we can get the kill here. Oh, he passed his turn. Great. Great. He's dead. Plus we get the 3 heal. Our Vestal's doing fine. I mean, 53 is not good, but it's fine. So he had 1950 gold.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I mean, we're getting some gold back. We use the giant oyster here. I should have used the antiquarian again, but holy water, just drink it. I should have used the antiquarian again, but I didn't. I want to go up here first. No real reason. Oh,
Watch your
that's
step.
bad. All right, antiquarian. No, Vestal. Why? We just lost out on a lot of loot, but we did get a ruby, so that's good. Well, that's good. A ruby's good. But yeah, we just lost out on an extra trinket there. Okay. Nothing here. That's good. Let's see where the next battle is gonna be. Alright, it's humans, which usually means low stress. So, I'm digging it so far. I didn't mean to have her in the second position here, which was bad. Misplay on my part. Please, just stop talking. Don't skip your turn. Oh! I can live with this. Rampart. Moves him back forward. Back forward, yeah. That's what I meant to say. Okay. Like I said, it is pure damage, but it's huge damage too. Oh. Alright, if we can make it to here without feeling like we have to run away, I might try to finish this, but we're near the breaking point here. Alright. Good kill. I mean, I could have gone for the heal, but I'm not sure yet if that was the play. That's starting to get obnoxious, just throwing that out there. Letting you know that you don't need to keep switching places. I mean, yeah, it gives me an excuse to say, hey, we should use a stun here. But that's not what I want. That's not what I want to do. That's just what you're giving me the chance to do. Alright, we need to throw down heals. That's kind of important right now. I could attack him, but I think this guy's more dangerous right now. The cutthroats do far more damage than the Fusilier does. Shank. Shunk. Okay, no bleed. No bleed is the preferred outcome there. Let's throw down a Divine Comfort. Okay, that's one person refusing it, but 2 crits, though. That's good. Makes me feel a little bit better. No crit in return. Great. That just lowers our dodge, I believe. Yeah. Does it lower bleed resist too? No, just dodge. That was something else. I swear if you change formation again... Oh, man, things are looking really, really bad for our Hellion here. She is 4 stress points away from a heart attack.
A decisive pummeling.
That crit was so good, because that's less stress. And she's going to have a heart attack. She's dead. She has no health. She's going to have a heart attack. She's dead. All right, well, there's our first casualty. Oh, is there a second? No, she's not bleeding or anything, so she's okay. Alright, that's just telling you if you're losing, run away. Castellion's... Okay, that's all... Yeah, that's all afflictions. We're through. We're not winning this one.
A devastating blow.
Alright, that's good. And he is stuck in a position where... Actually, the team that we have right now can attack him with no problem. If we had any, like, other lineup, we would be in far more trouble here. Try to get the stun. There we go. That was actually super risky. That could have cost me my antiquarian. That literally could have cost me the antiquarian there, so I'm really lucky I got the stun. Alright, move him forward. Not that that matters. And get the kill. Good. Alright, antiquarian's still alive, so we get the hairpin back. Throw down the shovels. Take all this stuff. Unfortunately, we don't know if there is... Let's have her eat some food to get her off death's door. Eat some food to get off death's door? Okay. We'll try... oh, I could have used the shovels here. Ah, nuts. Anyway, we're going to have to leave here. We don't really have a choice, because we're not doing this with 3 people. They do get more stress, but they're already above 100, so they're not going to go above that.
You think you know.
I hate that line. I hate that line. It just seems so, like, pointless. Anyway, we got 9,000. We invested, what, 17? Or, no, 1,300. 13,000 into that team, so a net loss of about 4,000. And, of course, we get some diseases. Oh, lovely. Sickly, nervous, and ennui. Well, ennui makes sense there. Minus 25% virtue chance. All right. Well, that's our first loss, and honestly...
The town is
all stress activities free.
Merriment.
Wow.
Desperate jubilation.
Okay, well, that's good. Montesquieu has achieved enlightenment. He will only meditate for stress relief from now on. Okay. Well, that sucked. Let's throw everyone... you know what, Castellion, you are religious, so you might get more... Oh, screw you, caretaker. All right. We'll just throw you in the brothel then. You're our highest level one, so you're getting the best. Oh, sort by stress. We'll just throw you guys right in here as well. All right, there we go. Some stress relief. Since it's free, you might as well go for it. Next time, we're going to take our level 3 team here. We got Reynald, D-Right, Dismas, and Montesquieu. So we've got heals, we've got plenty of strength in the front line, as well as Dismas for plenty of strength overall. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, you just lost pretty hard. Why would you be going up into the next level? Because, well, one, we're on a time limit, if you didn't notice. We're on week 12 already. We got to get some level 6 teams going here. And I want to... One, I didn't have a really amazing team there in the first place. I mean, I had no stress relief at all. I had very weak heals. Castellion was not pulling her weight there. And I think it's because I don't have any trinkets that improve healing skills. But I really was not getting much in the way of heals. And having the antiquarian there really hurt us because we didn't have enough damage up front to really offset basically having only 3 offensive fighters. Almost 2 because the Vestal had to be doing healing pretty much full time. So it just was not a balanced team in general. Do we have any... Oh, we finally have bounty hunters. Look at that. You definitely coming into the group here. Throw you in. I'll take them both. What the hell?
The promise of payment.
Bounty hunters are pretty versatile, so I'll take them both, and we'll start leveling them up in 2 episodes from now. But for now, that is it for this episode of That Plays the Darkest Dungeon, everybody. First of all, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you did enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and leave a like, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to see more. And then let me know what you thought of that particular mission. It was rough, you know. Everyone has to have a rough mission in the Darkest Dungeon every once in a while. That happens. It was terrible. I can't really, you know, downplay it. That was really poor. I made some bad plays. I had a bad team lineup, and it just did not go my way. But anyway, let me know what you thought in the comment section below, and I will see you all next time here on Thet Plays the Darkest Dungeon New Game Plus.